Welcome back, my darlings, my beautiful collective. So this is the Oracle Tarot Combo. We're going to be using the Wild Child Oracle deck as we ask our angels, ancestors, guides, beings of light, ascended masters for our highest good and purpose. May we receive good and clear guided messages. May the messages that we receive help us to reach our highest timeline, highest path forward, highest version of self. And of course, as always, we do hope that these messages find you well. So let's also take a moment to remind you that tarot services are available via the link in my bio, should you feel called to check in, on the energy that you find in a collective read, such as one of these. Or if you'd simply like to tap into the energy that you find in your own unique set of circumstances, you can go ahead and book with me via the link in my bio. It takes you to my link tree. You can explore the tarot service options that are available, as well as select the method of payment that makes the most sense for you. We can explore those energies together. Also, I am trying to grow my presence on other platforms such as YouTube and Instagram. If you click on the link in my bio, it does say Instagram. If you choose it, it will take you to another section where you can choose either Instagram or YouTube. If you're enjoying the content and you would enjoy continuing connecting with my energy, I would greatly appreciate the follows to the other platforms if you use them. That being said, in case something should ever happen to TikTok, as they say, we will always have Paris. So that being said, let's turn our attention and focus back over to the Oracle. Let's join Spirit today with the messages that they have for us. So, as we've been shuffling, the first card to come out is Shadow. Interesting, the first thing that kind of comes to mind is the change in the seasons. We just had the autumn equinox, I believe. And so the winter days, the autumn days are getting longer now. I feel like there is a call for the shadow side too. Interesting that it's a play on light and dark. You may be called to do some shadow work or continue with some shadow work at this time. The tree remembers. The trees are interesting in that they're connected by these root systems. Trees are very interesting organisms, in that if a tree finds that a neighboring tree may be lacking in resources, it may help them. Very interesting, isn't it? Who knew there was compassion among trees, right? The tree remembers too. I feel like there is a sense of connectedness and perhaps something to do with ancestry here. Maybe something happened long ago. We are in the season of receiving karma because this is Libra season, the season of justice. And so if something happened and there is some kind of an imbalance, the tree remembering, I feel like this is a nod that karma is going to be doled out, right? Were you a good witch or a bad witch? The next is Decay. Decay talks about, it's like a card of Scorpio, the death card, right? Scorpio season is nearing us. In fact, it's the next season that we're about to step into. What's interesting is that with every ending, there is a new beginning. On this card, there are butterflies here, which are symbols of transformation. But the flowers are in bloom. There is a sense of growth, despite the skeletal remains of whatever this was that once stood alive. I feel like you are now, almost like a snake, shedding your old skin and stepping into a new form. I feel like you are being called to go with the flow at this time. This card says flow, right? As you enter into this transition, I feel like life is supposed to be a bit easier for you. The trick is to go with the flow. The next card coming out is idleness. Interesting. Because in as much as idleness can be seen as something negative, I just feel like Spirit is telling you to slow down. Be patient. You don't have to rush. You don't have to go at full speed and white knuckle it anymore. I feel like Spirit is trying to get you into a state of flow and relaxing. If things aren't working out for you, there is a reason. It's time for you to examine why. If things are too hard, maybe you're doing too much. Maybe you're not doing enough. In either case, you need to explore why Spirit is not allowing whatever this is to just simply flow. There is a reason. I feel like, again, if things are not flowing, if Spirit is calling you to slow down, the next card is reflection. Spirit is asking you to reflect on why life should flow. Life should get easier, especially if you've been doing the healing work. I feel like the challenge for us is weave. Have you been integrating those things that you ought to in order to become your true and authentic self? Are you being true to self? The card at the bottom of the deck is Ardor. Ardor is all about fire and passion. What is driving you? Are you remaining true to your passions, to your desires? Are you sharing your gifts with all of humanity? Interesting questions to ponder as we move forward with the tarot. For today's tarot, we're using the Stranger Things tarot deck. We're asking our angels, ancestors, guides, beings of light, ascended masters, for our highest good and purpose, may we receive good and clear guided messages. May the messages that we receive help us to reach our highest timeline, highest path forward, highest version of self. Okay, so we've got a few here. I feel like we still are gathering more cards, more data. Spirit wanting us to... Okay. Alright. I feel like that's it. There was little that we left at the bottom of the deck. So let's see what all Spirit has a lot to say. Let's see if we can get through this message. Alright, first card coming out, Judgment. I feel like there is a final call on something. Spirit is giving us or our partner or whoever is privy to this energy a wake-up call. Knight of Wands. This is the energy of someone rushing in with passion or something that you desire coming your way. I feel like Spirit's asking you to get clear about what it is that you desire. King of Cups energy. Masculine, water sign energy, doesn't have to be. Could be a masculine that just has a lot of love for you and is finally waking up to what it is that they desire. If it is in their big three, sun, moon, or rising, or a prominent placement, this could look like something like Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. The Nine of Wands. This is usually the wounded warrior. This is the energy of someone who has been through a lot of battles. Someone who is waiting for the other shoe to drop, who has one more fight left in them, is wounded, but as they take up their wand, I feel like they're ready, but I don't know that they could sustain much more. with the coughing. It's something kind of unexpected and or new. Perhaps there's a throat chakra blockage for this masculine. The Chariot says that they want to come forward, but I feel like they're really scared. That Nine of Wands energy often comes out too in times when I'm doing readings where someone is scared and intimidated when it comes to love. I feel like they are. And with the Strength card coming out right after the Chariot, I feel like they are mustering all of their courage in order to come forward. Eight of Pentacles energy. This is the energy of either them wanting to work something out, something working out, or the energy that something is going to take work here. Ace of Swords. It has to do with truth. I feel like they want to have this brand new start when it comes to truth and or thought. There is clarity coming. But I also feel like they want success here. King of Wands energy. Interesting. Let's see what else comes out. The Knight of Swords as well. Alright, so I feel like they're going to be truthful about King of Wands energy. It could be some kind of playboy energy that they had in the past. The Knight of Swords says that they want to speak up about this. They want to address these concerns. But also with the Ace of Swords, I feel like they're also wanting to cut this behavior out. I feel like they want to explain. What do they want to explain? Three of Cups energy. I feel like either this is about them wanting a reunion with you in order to explain this, or this may also have to do with third party. Eight of Wands says that this is a manifestation that's coming in quick, but also this could be a nod towards communication. Fast moving energy here. They do want success. This is the second card indicating success. The first being the Ace of Swords. And the second, actually, this is the third card. The second being the Chariot card as well. Page of Wands. I feel like they're trying to study this issue from every angle. They are brainstorming. They're thinking outside the box. They're trying to get creative. They want to come forward because there is this desire to do so. And they want to express what it is that they want. Someone's wanting to speak up. Five of Pentacles. This is the energy of feeling left out in the cold. Of feeling like this is a test of faith. Of feeling like there is a lack of confidence. A lack of, feeling good enough. I feel like this is what's kept them from coming forward. The Hanged Man energy. This is the energy of pause. This is the energy of stagnation, of stillness. But it can also be the energy of coming to terms with something, of needing time to process, to accept one's reality, and to release control, to accept things for what they are, and to just throw caution to the wind and say, you know what, to hell with it, let's just move forward and see where we go. The Nine of Swords is anxiety and worry, and I really feel like there is that in this connection. There is definitely this energy of anxiety and worry. What if it doesn't work out? King of Swords says that they've made a decision, though. I feel like this masculine energy is willing to speak their truth regardless of the consequences. They have wanted to do this for so long, but with the Four of Pentacles, they have been holding back. They've been wearing a mask. They've not been truthful. And this has led to disappointment and regret. The Five of Cups here. This is also the card of crying over spilled milk. There is unfinished business here. They don't want to leave things as they are. I feel like they owe you something. With the Four of Cups, they have been contemplating this. They are so unhappy in their current situation. They feel unfulfilled for sure. To the point with the Ten of Swords that they're ready to let something go. They can't sustain this any longer. What are they willing to let go, or what do they want to let go? They want to let go of the fact that they've been pretending that they don't care about this union, because they do. With the Two of Cups, They have always known that you were meant to be in a relationship together. And 10 of Pentacles, they know that if they decide to put forth effort in this connection, it's everything that they've always wanted. This represents the house, the spouse, the kid, the car, the happily ever after. They know that they can build a life with you. And they know that it's going to be a beautiful one. But they let their pride and their ego with the Devil card get in the way. But now with the Three of Pentacles, they're ready to try. They want to rebuild this connection. Five of Wands says that there has been a lot of strife and heartache and pain and third-party situations for some. There's been competition energy. But they want to come to a state of balance with the Two of Pentacles. They're tired of juggling. And they know that they need to come forward because they recognize the Star card here. This is miracle energy. They know that you represent their best. You represent healing. You represent miracle energy. You are a gift from the divine. They know that you are their soulmate with the Lovers. This is karmic justice. And perhaps Libra season may be very important to you as we are in this season of receiving justice. The Knight of Pentacles says that you have been on a very long and tedious journey towards one another. The Emperor says that their divine masculine has chosen now to stop people-pleasing and to speak up for himself, to stand in his power. And keep in mind, when I talk about this, this is energy, not gender. You can be a different gender than the energy you embody. What does this Emperor want? Four of Wands. Y'all, I cannot make this shit up. 4-4 may be significant here. The Knight of Cups says that they're willing to extend an offer of love because they want this union to work out. The Five of Swords says they are ready to lay down the sword. They are ready to stop with the competition. They're ready to surrender to this process. Because Six of Cups, they recognize that this past connection has brought them so much happiness and joy. They don't know why they're fighting this anymore. The Wheel of Fortune says that time and luck is on your side and divine timing is finally here. Temperance. Everything is coming into perfect alignment for you two to be together. The stars are aligning. Heaven and earth are moving energy in such a way to allow the two of you to come together. Two of Swords says that you have a decision to make. The Seven of Pentacles says that there is a lot of energy and time invested in this connection. Time and energy that are about to pay off. It's because, Divine Feminine, the Empress, you have been waiting for this. You are the textbook definition of birthing a new cycle. You have been manifesting this because the Divine Feminine, the Empress, is a master manifester. And she is using every bit of her power to birth this relationship. And the last card in our set is a wish fulfillment, the Nine of Cups energy. The energy at the bottom of the deck is the Magician. Not only is this a yes card, but it is true magic. This is something that you've both been manifesting. There is magic here. Okay? Watch the magic unfold. May your manifestations burn brighter than you could possibly ask or imagine, and may they come in sooner than you expect. Peace, love, and light to you, and we'll see you next time.